This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Mojave River League Baseball, Sultana maintains their 3-game lead atop the standings, running their winning streak to 13 games, 11 straight in Mojave River League play. Serrano falling to the Sultans 15-3, then 7-1 the past week. Alex Gomez homered in both wins. Isaac Gomez hit safely twice and drove in 2 runs in both games, raising his team-high batting average to .431. This is a home run the younger Gomez hit against Apple Valley a couple of weeks earlier. Coach Dave Booth's Sultans moved up to 3rd in CIF Division IV rankings. They have 2 against Hesperia in the week ahead. Apple Valley remains in 2nd after taking 2 from Hesperia. Bo Lloyd leads Sun Devils hitters with a .492 batting average. Isaiah Reveron is hitting .479 with 7 home runs. His league-leading 37 runs driven in are second highest among all CIF Southern Section hitters, and his 24 stolen bases 8th among CIF Southern Section players. Jacob Webster led Oak Hills past Burroughs, pitching and hitting, in a 2-1 home field win. The junior striking out 9 in a 3-hitter. He also collected 2 hits and scored a run in the narrow victory. Jacob Webster's team-high batting average is .348. Keith Williams ripped 3 hits, including a double, drove in 4 runs, and scored 3 runs, as the Bulldogs rallied for 6 runs in the top of the 9th in a 13-6 win in Ridgecrest 2 days later. CIF Southern Section officials continue to rank the Bulldogs higher than Apple Valley. Oak Hills moved up to 10th in the Division IV rankings. The Bulldogs take on Serrano next. Adelanto is in the driver's seat in the Desert Sky League, 3 up on Silverado with 4 league games remaining. The Saints will enter the Division V playoffs, where they are currently ranked number 30. The San Bernardino Sun ranks Adelanto number 25. Silverado has the opportunity to cut into Adelanto's lead. The Hawks play the Saints twice in the week ahead. Silverado is ranked number 26 by Sun sports writers. Jace Weiss leads Hawks hitters with a .484 batting average. The 2 sports standout has a 3.80 ERA, lowest among Silverado pitchers. Caden Harden leads Cougars pitchers with a .80 ERA, and his .356 batting average leads the team. Granite Hills takes on Victor Valley in the week ahead. Barstow goes at it next in 2 weeks, taking on Silverado. The following week, the Aztecs close out against Granite Hills. Granite Hills sits atop the Desert Sky League softball standings at 6-2, and with Victor Valley and then Barstow their remaining DSL opponents, the league championship is well within the Lady Cougars' reach. The Lady Cougars, who are ranked 26th in the CIF Southern Section Division VI poll, lambasted Adelanto 18-3 in their last outing. That loss dropped the Lady Saints to 5-3 and into 3rd place in the DSL. Silverado was in 2nd with a 4-2 record, and the Lady Hawks and Lady Saints will settle things between them when they meet twice in the week ahead. Mojave River League softball, Jade Whitman drove in 4 runs with 2 home runs and a pair of doubles in Oak Hill's 13-3 thrashing of Apple Valley, the win keeping the Lady Bulldogs in that deadlock with Sultana atop the standings. Kayla Casares also went 4 for 4 with a home run, 3 runs scored, and 3 runs driven in. Jordan Melanax drove in 4 runs in the Lady Sultans' 19-1 rout of Burroughs. A lopsided win kept the Lady Sultans in that tie with Oak Hills atop the MRL standings. The Lady Bulldogs host Sultana Tuesday in the showdown for sole possession of first place atop the MRL. Sam Conan went 3 for 4 with a home run and struck out 6 in Serrano's 7-4 home field win over Burroughs. Jamie Motley hit a 3-run home run. Wendy Araz went 3 for 4 with 2 runs driven in. The Lady Burros and Lady Scorpions go head-to-head next. These high school softball and baseball standings, schedules, and rankings are brought to you by We Got 'em Tees. And look, one day only, We Got 'em Tees is teaming up with Erica's Sparkly Designs. Come get fitted for your jacket and go over your design and sparkle options with Erica. Stay tuned for a very special giveaway announcement. Book now at We Got 'em Tees to take advantage of the free additional patch with the purchase of any jacket package. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. Throwback Thursday, we flash back to Sports Watch highlights this time a year ago, Mavs baseball, BBC Rams and Barstow Vikings, and wheel-to-wheel raceway. At Barstow, Rams southpaw Adrian Gonzalez, nothing shy of brilliant, pitching the Rams to a 4-2 victory over the Vikings. Gonzalez striking out 8, going 8, completing the Rams' season sweep of BCC. 2 of the Gonzalez Ks in the first. The Rams defense turns in a solid performance behind the sophomore lefty shortstop Hdsr Godinez, flashing leather to end the first. Starting pitchers duel through 4 scoreless frames to start. Vikings ace Austin Crank ends the first on the called strike 3. Crank strikes out 4 in his 6 2/3 innings of work. The Vikings defense vastly improved over their previous 5-error loss at Victor Valley 2 days prior. Catcher Cody Mudford nailing league-leading base stealer Corey Brooks. The Rams break through for 2 in the 5th. Corey Brooks driving in Hdsr Godinez and Fernie Ortega. Brooks collecting 3 of the Rams' 8 hits on the day. That raises Brooks' batting average to .336 on the year. The Vikings immediately respond in their half of the 5th. Brett Schreiner sends Joey Wright across as Fernie Ortega guns down Cody Mudford trying to go to 3rd. Schreiner collecting 2 of the Vikings' 7 hits on this very hot and dry Saturday afternoon. 2-1 Rams after 5. The Rams get one back in the top of the 6th, Fernie Ortega scoring on the fielder's choice off the bat of Hdsr Godinez. This proves to be the decisive run in the ballgame. Victor Valley College adds 1 more in the 7th, Corey Brooks on first. Fernando Ortega drives it over the head of left fielder Levi Lawrence, and the high, dry, high desert heat gets to the eye of the Sony 1080i camera, going spasmodic in trying to remain focused. The Ortega RBI gives the Rams a 4-1 lead in the 7th. After a 1-2-3-5 pitch 7th, Adrian Gonzalez has to stave off a Vikings threat in the 8th. Leadoff hitter Kyle Silva lays down the bunt, and Brett Schreiner advances to 3rd on the high throw to 1st. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Vikings RBI leader Blade Kurlik stepping in. The hard shot to Adam Schreck
4-6-3 double play. Shrek to Godinez to Luis Martinez. The Vikings runner held at third. The durable southpaw approaching 100 pitches. He threw 119 one game at Hdsr. Easton Withers hitting third in the batting order. Drives in Brett Schreiner, and it is a 4-2 ball game. Ever dangerous Levi Lawrence representing the tying run. The Vikings slugger lifts a high fly ball that center fielder Corey Brooks hauls in. Adrian Gonzalez, work for the day is done on his 105th pitch of the afternoon.
Take us back into some of the at-bats, especially. They've got top of the lineup, good left-handed hitters, but you being a southpaw, advantage to you?
Yes, the curveball was definitely on, and the slider was doing pretty good today too.
The win evens Gonzalez record at 3-3, lowering his ERA to 3.36.
When you started out today, Adrian, did you have an idea in mind how far you could go, how long you could go, or was it just one out after the next?
Well, I just went one out after the next. I tried to get ahead as much as I could. Our defense played a good game today. I got to get up for them.
Did you begin to tire at all? Because you had a swift seventh, a 5-pitch seventh that was huge. You finished with 105 pitches, but did you begin to tire? You were still starting them off with strikes.
You know what? A little bit, but I got my second. I say a little bit, but I got my second win back in. The way I think of it is these guys wanted to come in and they wanted to get a win real bad, but we wanted even more.
The Mavericks are proving to be explosive day workers. In 2 Mavericks Stadium day games to date, the Mavericks have scored 15, then 10 runs, sending fans home with coupons for free tacos from Jack in the Box. The Mavericks blistered 5 home runs against the Modesto Nuts in their most recent day game. Ryan Cordell stays hot, having no ill effects from 2 changes in his status. The 23-year-old Cordell began the season adjusting defensively to shortstop, an experiment since abandoned. Cordell has been in center field these last games, and Cordell has been moved from cleanup hitter to leadoff. Cordell has 4 home runs so far, all hit out of Maverick Stadium. As of this report, Cordell, the leading Mavericks hitter, batting .341. His 18 runs scored tops in the California League. Extreme sidecars at Wheel to Wheel Raceway in Victorville. There were no repeat winners in the winner's circle the second night of racing at the Victorville Oval.
Eric Engler wins the Pro 500 main, pulling away from former track champ John Aiden in the intermediate class. Girls finish 1 and 2. Elisa Smith, 31, dislodging Kayla Pollard, the opening night winner of the intermediates main. Sophie Riley in car 18, pulling away from second place Jason Purdy to capture the checkered in the restricted class main. Dirt Karts winner Woody Sabers finishes ahead of second place Tom Smith. 31 racers debuted Southern California Oval Karters, led by Matt Martins.
Flashbacks. Savannah Vanderpool and Lady Sultans against Oak Hills 2022. R.J. Peace Masterpiece 2015.
I went out there, played my game, just like I've been doing. I've been pitching well. I just went out there, did my thing.
R.J. Peace, his thing is winning games. The Serrano ace tosses a 3-hitter, pitching the Diamondbacks over Sultana 2-1. The victory keeps the Diamondbacks atop the Mojave River League standings 3 games in. The 6'2", 180-pound senior strikes out 6 in his complete game win. R.J. Peace enters the contest with an earned run average under 1.031. 2 out, bottom of the first. Matt McMurphy drives in Alex Spadafora with what proves to be the game-winning run. McMurphy collects 2 of the Diamondbacks' 5 hits on the day. Jared Denisi leads off the second with the double to right center field. Evan Bricker, short pop-up to right, puts runners on the corners with nobody out. 2 of the Sultans' 3 hits this day in this second frame. Skylar Kidwell's ground ball to short brings Jared Denisi across. The double play ball resulting in the lone Sultans' run of the afternoon. The Diamondbacks come back in the bottom of the second. Dayton Toops single up the middle gives them 2 on with 2 out. The Sultans squelch the threat when Adam Santa Cruz picks the runner off first to end the inning. End of 2, 2-1 Serrano. Once past the second, it becomes a pitcher's duel, highlighted by outstanding work on the mound from both starters. Sultana, 6'4", sophomore, Jared Denisi. Temperatures in the mid-50s. RJ Peace bringing it in the mid-80s. Are you taking this all in? Peace, full, easy, feelin'. Serrano High School in Phelan. Okay, spell it out. Peace, full, wind up, easy, delivery, Phelan. Is there an Emmy or Espy out there for this? Peace will take this one himself. The pop foul put away en route to the Diamondbacks dugout. Jared Denisi gets out of the fourth on the ground ball to first baseman Skylar Kidwell. Denisi enters this contest with 3 wins in 4 decisions and a .499 earned run average. Denisi against Alex Spadafora leading off the 5th. Off speed gets Spadafora on the checked swing. Following a walk to Austin Williams, cleanup hitter Saxon Andros strokes the single into left. Austin Williams to second, 1 out. Matt McMurphy's second hit of the day comes on the high chopper fielded by Bradley Kearns. The Diamondbacks mount their biggest threat of the day. Bases loaded, 1 out. Infield in, hard grounder to Evan Bricker, to Adam Santa Cruz at the plate, to Skylar Kidwell at first. And just like that, 5-2-3, the double play, and the Sultans escape the threat. This is a game characterized by sound fundamental baseball. Only 1 error committed all day, although that did figure into Serrano's first inning scoring. Denisi's pitch count into the mid-80s, the 5th, his final inning of work on the mound. Top 6. Liam Wall tries to get something started for the Sultans. This is the 3rd of the 3 Sultana base hits on the afternoon. Bottom 6. Serrano again threatens. Runner on 3rd with 2 out. Ben McDonald, Jr., right-hander, on in relief of Denisi. Again, it's the man behind the mask who ends the threat, catcher Adam Santa Cruz. Sultana down to their last 3 outs. RJ Peace strikes out Jared Denisi for out number 1. Evan Bricker, hardest hit ball of the day off a Peace offering. Center fielder and all MRL wide receiver Tanner Cornell runs it down. Peace and the Diamondbacks 1 out away from the win. Fly ball to left. This closes it out. Serrano goes to 3-0 in Mojave River League play as Burroughs is beating Oak Hills 13-6. That leaves Burroughs and the Diamondbacks deadlocked in first.
From 2015, fast forward to 2022. Sultana hands defending MRL champions Oak Hills their first loss in league play, powered by Maria Perez's 6 RBI afternoon that began with this first inning grand slam. The big inning would be the order of the day for Sultana in the eventual 13-9 victory. The home team Lady Sultans would score all their runs in 3 separate innings, the 4-run first, a 3-run second, and a 6-run fifth. Savannah Vanderpool's complete game performance earns the win. Sultana's freshman ace benefits from some standout defensive plays behind her in winning her 6th game of the year. Savannah Vanderpool strikes out 10, giving her 117 strikeouts on the season, second highest among Mojave River League pitchers. Oak Hills opens the scoring. Leadoff hitter Holly Medina, who had walked, steals second, then third, for her 15th and 16th stolen bases of the year. The Bulldogs junior scores the game's first run on Naomi Estrada's groundout. Ella Niles helps Savannah Vanderpool work out of the first, running down slugger Maddie Romo's foul on a fine running catch. That's the second out of the inning. Savannah Vanderpool brings her team into hit with the first of her 10 strikeouts on the day. The Lady Sultans offense goes right to work, loading the bases. Jordan Mullinax beating the throw at second on the first of Hope Merrill's 2 base hits. Hope Merrill, Lady Sultan's sophomore. With the bases loaded, Maria Perez blasts it deep to center field. The stiff winds carry it back and over the left field fence, and Sultana has jumped on the Bulldogs with the grand slam, setting the tone for Sultana's multiple run innings replicated on 2 later occasions. The home run, the 3rd on the year for Maria Perez, and not her first against Oak Hills.
What did you think when the ball hit the bat?
I thought that's my second home run against Oak, and none of their pitchers can stop me.
It is Maria Perez coming through with the big hit in Sultana's 3-run second. She drives the base hit through the infield that sends Isabel Avalos and Ellen Niles across with runs 5 and 6. The sophomore first baseman leads her team with 29 runs driven in. Maria Perez is hitting .481. Macy McDonald follows, staying back on the off-speed pitch and driving it deep to left center. Ella Niles scoring the second of her 3 runs scored this day. Macy McDonald, the junior outfielder, a .348 hitter on the year. End of 2, Lady Sultans lead 7-1. An outstanding defensive play snuffs an Oak Hills rally in the 3rd. Speedster Holly Medina is on first. Shortstop Hope Merrill throws out the hitter, and Maria Perez rifles the throw to Maddie Torrenueva at 3rd, who tags out Holly Medina for the second out in the inning. Savannah Vanderpool follows with her 3rd inning-ending strikeout to end the top of the 3rd. In the 4th, Oak Hills strikes for a lone run on Helena Laura's base hit, driving in Carly Bays to pull the Lady Bulldogs within 5. It is 7-2. In the 5th, the Lady Bulldogs storm back big time. Naomi Estrada drives in Melina Redamal, and it's 7-3. Naomi Estrada is a junior. Carly Bays unloads a bases-loaded double that scores Naomi Estrada and Maddie Romo. Sultana's lead is cut to 2, 7-5. Team-high 12th double on the year for Carly Bays, whose 2 hits this game raise her batting average to .351. Dalen Honish comes through with the clutch 2-run single. Haley Corona and Carly Bays score, and Oak Hills has tied the score at 7. Dalen Honish is a freshman who drives in 3 and collects 3 of the Lady Bulldogs' 11 hits this game. The game is tied at 7. On this very windy April 20th afternoon, marquee players from both sides suffer injuries. Lady Bulldogs catcher Sienna Harwood is shaken up when she suffers a face plant into her pitcher's knee, resulting in the pop-up coming out of starter Naomi Estrada's glove. Sienna Harwood will leave the game. We do not see the point of impact on this play when Maddie Romo rockets a comebacker that ricochets off Savannah Vanderpool's leg. The Lady Sultans pitcher not only shakes it off, but strikes out the next batter and brings her team into hit.
Did you feel any ill effects when you took the hard conductor?
Well, it really hurt. And then, I laid at the floor and I started singing. I was like, man, I need to push through this for my team because my team is family to me.
Perhaps no player exemplifies a player playing through an injury more than Lady Sultan's sophomore Maddie Torrenueva. This is her 6th game back, coming off a torn ACL. Maddie Torrenueva nearly hits it out in her first at-bat, the deep drive held up by the gusting winds. Back to the order of events in their play-by-play sequence, we pick up the action after Oak Hill's 5-run 5th has tied the score at 7. The Oak Hills rally does not deflate Sultana, but rather elevates their intensity. Maddie Torrenueva leads off the bottom of the 5th. Isabel Avalos singles, advancing pinch runner Jadalyn Rodriguez to second. Isabel Avalos, one of 4 freshmen Coach Obi Galindo has on the field this day. Haley Elgan flat out beats out the excellent bunt to load the bases. Second of 3 hits this game for Haley Elgan, one of 2 seniors on the entire Lady Sultans roster. Sultana scores the go-ahead run when Caitlin Parrish draws the bases-loaded walk. Freshman Jadalyn Rodriguez crosses the plate, and it is 8-7. Hope Merrill delivers the huge base hit that scores what essentially, proves to be the game-winning runs. Isabel Avalos and Haley Elgin scoring to make it 10-7. Senior co-captain and team RBI leader Ella Niles follows, driving in Caitlin Parrish and Hope Merrill to make it 12-7. Ella Niles leads Sultana hitters with a .493 batting average. She will steal second, then advance to third on a wild pitch, and score her team-high 28th run on the pitch that bounces to the plate and off the Oak Hills catcher. 13-7, Lady Sultans, and we go to the top of the 7th. Coach Kelly Rio's girls kick their comeback effort into high gear. Natalie Picado drills the ball to the fence in center field, scoring Dalen Honish. Natalie Picado, one of 2 seniors on the Oak Hills team. The score is 13-8. Junior Melina Redamal, a .350 hitter, hits the 2-strike pitch through the left side, putting runners on the corners. 1 run in, 2 runners on, 1 out for the top of the Oak Hills batting order. Holly Medina laces the base hit up the middle, scoring Natalie Picado. It's 13-9. Melina Redamal to second. Holly Medina is Oak Hill's leading hitter, .535 for batting average. That's 3rd highest in the Mojave River League. With 2 outs now, Savannah Vanderpool closes it out. The ground ball to Hope Merrill, and Sultana has dealt the Lady Bulldogs their first loss in league play. The importance of the victory not lost on the winning pitcher.
It was really important because my team had a lot of pressure because they're under a 7-0 team now. But now they're 7-1 because we just beat them. It's 13-9.
Both teams have 2 league games remaining. This online sports report brought to you by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, conference and convention center for the High Desert, and destination of choice of visitors and travelers to the Victor Valley.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. That will wrap it up on this edition of your High Desert Sports Report. On behalf of Victor Valley TV and Video Sports Productions, thank you for watching. We hope you can be with us again next time around.